The unexamined life is not worth living, yet how often do we pass through our days, blinded by routine, forgetting the tender art of reflection. What does it mean to live, truly live? Ask yourself, are you walking a path laid by others or carving your own trail into the heart of existence? I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, that I know nothing. There is a strange comfort in this knowing, the vastness of the unknown, stretching out like the sky above us, is not to be feared, but to be embraced. For it is in that mystery that the soul discovers its freedom. Be as you wish to seem. Isn't it true? We wear masks, layer upon layer of illusion, forgetting that we hold within us the power to become what our hearts have always longed to express. So I ask, who are you beneath the surface? And who could you be if you dared to be fully, beautifully yourself? True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, about ourselves, and the world around us. In every breath, there is a lesson. In every loss, a quiet gift of insight. Do not shy away from the unknown. Let it teach you. Let it change you. For in that dance with uncertainty, life whispers its deepest truths. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would have. Oh, how we chase after dreams, after things, after people. But contentment, it is not found in what is out there. It resides in the quiet chambers of the heart. It blossoms in the stillness, where we realize we have enough, where we realize we are enough. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. So look up, look around. Do you see it? In the glow of the morning sun, in the laughter of a child, in the quiet hum of the earth beneath your feet. There is wonder, waiting to be noticed, to awaken your spirit. And when it does, wisdom follows, gentle and true. As these words wash over you, remember, life, in all its complexity, is not a puzzle to be solved, but a journey to be lived. Know thyself. 2 simple words, yet they carry the weight of a lifetime. In a world that urges us to look outward, to compare, to measure, I ask, have you turned your gaze within? Have you ventured into the quiet corners of your soul, where your true self waits, patient and still? For it is there, in that silence, that the answers are whispered, answers only your heart can hear. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. How often we wrestle with the past, gripping memories too tightly, as if they could rewrite our future. But the winds of change, they do not blow in reverse. Release your hold and let your energy flow toward the dawn of what is yet to come. For in every end, there is the promise of a beginning. To find yourself, think for yourself. Do you feel it? That quiet rebellion in your heart, yearning to be heard, to break free from the noise of expectations and the echo of others' voices. There is no greater journey, no deeper adventure than to think your own thoughts, to follow your own truth, and in doing so, to find the self that has been waiting all along. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Oh, how humbling it is to stand before the vast ocean of knowledge and realize how small we are. Yet, in this humility, there is grace. For it is only when we admit our ignorance that we open the door to learning, to growing, to becoming more than we ever dreamed we could be. Let him who would move the world first move himself. We all wish to change the world, to heal it, to shape it, to leave our mark upon it. But what of the heart that beats within? What of the self that you carry through each day? The greatest revolution begins not with grand gestures, but with the quiet turning of the soul. Change yourself, and the world will follow. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. We fill our days with tasks, with noise, with the ceaseless hum of doing. But I ask, in all you're doing, are you being? Are you allowing space for the quiet moments, the moments where life truly happens? For it is in stillness, not motion, that the spirit finds its rest. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Do not fear it. Do not run from the inevitability of life's final chapter. For in accepting its presence, we learn how to live more fully, more deeply, with every breath. It is not the length of days that matters, but the depth of the life lived within them. And as you linger in these words, remember, the wisdom of life is not in the answers we find, but in the questions we dare to ask, dare to live, dare to seek, and may you discover the beauty that lies within your own journey. Wisdom begins in wonder. Do you remember the last time your soul paused, just to marvel at the stars, to feel the soft wind kiss your face, to let the world seep into your bones? It is in wonder that life opens itself to us. We rush so much, chasing time, but it is in the moments when we simply wonder that time stands still and wisdom quietly whispers her secrets. Wisdom begins in wonder. Do you remember the last time your soul paused, just to marvel at the stars, to feel the soft wind kiss your face, to let the world seep into your bones? It is in wonder that life opens itself to us. We rush so much, chasing time, but it is in the moments when we simply wonder that time stands still and wisdom quietly whispers her secrets. To be is to do. Action is the soul's language, the heartbeat of all we are. What is life, if not a series of steps, each one leading us closer to ourselves? Do not fear the unknown path ahead, for in every choice, in every action, you are creating yourself. And who knows what beauty may emerge when you let your spirit move. An honest man is always a child. What is it about childhood that sings in our memory? Is it the innocence, the pure joy, the truth that pours forth without hesitation or fear? To live honestly, to live with that childlike grace, is to walk through life unburdened, untangled by the web of falsehoods we so often spin. Let your heart speak with the simplicity of a child, and the world will hear you clearly. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. How often do we hide behind masks? Masks of strength, of certainty, of knowing more than we truly feel. But to live with honor is to let go of the pretense, to step out from behind the illusion, and to live as we are, raw, real, and brave in our vulnerability. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. The wisdom of the ages lies before us, carved into pages, whispered through time. Let the thoughts of those who have walked before become your compass, your guide. For every story, every word is a mirror, reflecting back what you seek within yourself. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. It eats away at us, quietly, slowly. How often do we look at the lives of others and feel a longing for what is not ours? But envy, it blinds us to our own beauty, to the gifts we hold within our hands. Release it. Let it go. For in loving our own path, we find peace, and in peace, we find everything. He who seeks wisdom seeks solitude. There is a quiet power in stepping away, in withdrawing from the noise, the endless chatter of the world. In solitude, we hear the voice of the soul. In solitude, we come home to ourselves. And it is there, in that sacred stillness, that wisdom finds us. And as you breathe in these words, know that life is not measured by answers alone, but by the questions we ask, the wonder we carry, and the love we give. Let your heart be open, and your journey will be full.